somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
The first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now, here's 2nd down and 7. Goff to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Out.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
180.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here's Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11. And quickly pick up the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
The Lions called their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll go play action here with Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he will go all the way. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears move out to a 7-3 lead.
Bears 7, Lions 3. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
From
9.
the 21, here's second down and 9.
180! Hey, Shell! What's that?
Throwing, Goff. Back to the sideline and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Evan Byers. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. It is second and 6.
Second and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And the Bears going to be set up with first and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
That's good for the Bears. First
It'll be Fitty in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal.
Axel! What is that?
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears extend their advantage to 14-3. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To Slaw, the man in motion. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
BC, like 20!
On second down, Goff. That one incomplete. Good job. They're separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Makes it third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Thrown quickly, and it's more on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the Lions' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. A play fake. Now Williams. Right back to Moore. Another grab. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Al-Quadin Muhammad. He gets through it and drops him. And it's a loss of 4.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Williams pass.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Four down.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Fox in punt formation for the Lions.
Duvernay to return. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, they'll run the option to the left. And it'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be hauled in. He's got it. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? You can't pull accuracy like that leads to 6.
For Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 15-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Goff. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
11, 180, 12.
On 1st down, it's Goff. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that ball carrier.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Milo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Got hardball.
Here's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Super 66.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Skylar Thornton. And the Bears are going to take
following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Rock Yassin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Rolling right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Gonna look deep. Looking for more. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Yassin. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge gap to cut into the deficit.
Result of the play.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And he can't get away. They rally the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Maverick, what's up?
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. See these kind of holes too often at this this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard. A run here with Swift. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate.
That is fun. What a throw. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands. He's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
To kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Five.
Goff to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after the catch.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Brady Jarrett gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Dot. By 20. 12.
To Slav, a man in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone.
Any lingering chance of a comeback just continues to slip away with each wasted drive. They just can't get anything going, and at some point, I think they might start pulling their starters here because a couple more hits on their quarterback, this could get even worse.
Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And not the greatest of efforts there.